1 p.m. right here on Nigeria Info 95.1. Welcome to Electable Ideas, where you get to share some of your thoughts, opinions as to how we can move forward as a country and how we can learn to do things better. Now, today on the show, we'll focus on what your electable ideas are in terms of curbing economic wastages. Now, economic wastage is a major issue that affects Nigeria's economic growth and development. Addressing these issues will be said to be critical to ensuring that the country's resources are used in a more efficient and effective manner. Now, the question is, how can the government and Nigeria curb economic wastage? What are your electable ideas to doing things differently, to being held accountable, to ensure that whatever funds we have, whatever plans we have, these funds are used according to the plans to achieve a better country and, of course, a better life for Nigerians? You can call in right now. You can also send your thoughts to the WhatsApp platform. We are live right now on YouTube at Nigeria Info Abuja, and I will be reading your thoughts and your electable ideas from there. So ensure that you join the conversation live right now on YouTube. Numbers to call 0700 951 0000 080 9597 486. Now we've got a limited time for this conversation, so ensure that once you call in, once you get through, go straight to the point and share your electable ideas. Welcome.
Thank you, Itodo. Good afternoon. Mike Williams, bless again.
Go ahead, please.
Yes. On how we can curb economic wastage. Just yesterday here, I was reading, this Argentina footballer, Messi. I was reading about the private jet he flies, that it was manufactured by an Argentine company. And there are so many things they did for him, especially because of him. While I was reading, my mind goes straight to our own international footballers. Even when we give them cars, they're all foreign vehicle. The vehicle Mr. President drives in is a foreign vehicle. All the vehicles we buy for our lawmakers, our governors, state governors, all these convoys we see up and down harassing us off the road are all foreign vehicles. We have an innocent indigenous vehicle manufacturing company here. I was also glad when someone like Charles Olodo, the Anambra governor, said he's going to patronize him fully. And the military too are patronizing him to an extent. If we can make it a point of duty, when our founding fathers make Peugeot our official car in Nigeria and ensure that Peugeot has a plant in Kaduna back in the days, they were not deaf and dumb. All along the government, hello?
I can hear you. You have a few seconds to wrap up, please. Go ahead.
Yes. All along the government keep talking about, what do we call it, patronizing made the Nigerian goods. But the same government are the number one patronizers of foreign goods. If they can make Mercedes, Toyota, Honda to say, you must come and establish your factory here, at least we'll start from there. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Welcome.
Itodo.
Good evening to you.
I greet you.
I greet you too.
So cut on the economic wastages, especially from the politicians. Yes, we should bring down the cost of governance. Are you hearing me?
I can hear you.
Yes, all these government officials, especially the presidency, that's using all this SUV as a convoy. There's one strong car I know. It's very, very strong. Although it's not more cost. Something like Golf 2. Yes. Mr. President wants to use convoy, he buy Golf. At least 2 Golf is okay. One for him and one for the police.
So besides the car, yeah, I can hear you. Besides cutting down the convoy, what other ideas do you have?
Yeah, I'm coming now, one by one.
Okay, go ahead.
2 is too strong. One for police and one for him.
Okay.
So it's okay. President will go carry 100 convoy. What is the meaning of this? That's number one. Thank you so much.
All right. Hello. Welcome.
Hello, Itodo.
Yes.
Abakar from Gwagwalada.
Go ahead, please.
The electable idea about reducing wastages in the economy.
Mm-hmm.
Let every Nigeria be a stakeholder, be investor, in our economic resources, in utilizing resources. Nobody's property is no one's property. Property is nobody's property. But if we will have common, if our national wealth is common entity, everybody will be conscious of how we use our resources to produce national wealth, so that everybody will be a stakeholder in it. Just the way a church organization will come with the low finances, but they have a target, they have ambition, they have vision towards them. They'll be raising for gradually. They will be launching magnificent projects. They are out of this world. The same strategy, if we can apply the economy, it will move our nation forward. It's not about until national resources is being mismanaged, is looted, is stolen, that you carry out investigation. It's not done like we see how Qatar use oil and gas revenue to create national wealth. Thank you.
All right, welcome. Thank you so much as well. Welcome to you.
Itodo.
Yes.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Justice of
Let's hear you, Justice.
I think I will go on.
What's happening with your connection? Can you hear me? Okay, we have to let you go so that you can call back. Sorry about this. Hello.
Hello, Itodo.
Welcome.
Thank you. This is Tyler again, calling back.
Let's hear your thoughts, Tyler.
Yeah, I will just have to add these civil servants, ministries. You know, this is a workforce that we're talking about. That is where most of the corruption and these wastages come from. You have somebody maybe who doesn't even go to work in 1 week. And at the end, or maybe even for a month, at the end of the month, they go and collect money. Some of them, they are maybe 30 that they're supposed to pay. They inflate it to 200. So this is the game they are playing. This is where most of the wastages go to. So for me, I think that aspect of it, that this workforce, the ministries and other places, place of work, there should be that register for you to fill in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening when you are closing. Let's see what another person will, with their signature. You understand?
Okay.
So that they can be able to curtail it. Because most of the wastages comes from there. They get paid for work not being done.
So what if I get you correctly right now, there should be an attendance taking every day?
Yes, every day.
Okay.
Not only every day. Morning, afternoon, and the evening when they close. With their signature, signed and with their names and their signature.
Okay.
Let's see how it will. They will not cop some of those excesses, the money that they waste there.
All right, Tyler, thanks for calling in. Hello, welcome to you.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mr. Itodo.
Welcome. What is your electable idea? Work is good. Thank you.
Okay. Femi is my name to start with.
Welcome,
My
Femi.
electable idea is all the, how do I put it now? All the elected position, as in any position that you occupy as a result of election, they should make it like their pay should be equal to minimum wage. They should introduce through election, whether by appointment.
Femi, we lost a few
by
seconds
rank.
of what you said earlier. Could you repeat yourself again, please?
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can
Is
hear
it
you.
clear now?
Yes, it's better.
Okay. I said they should make it in a law in Nigeria. Whether you come in through election, whether selection, nomination, or any means that you occupied any public offices in Nigeria, they should make it in such a way that everybody is placed on minimum wage across board. Everybody should be placed on minimum wage, so that all these frivolous allowances will stop. And I think with that, we'll be able to save a lot. The way people are wasting money in the name of government officials in this country is so alarming, and nobody tends to do anything about it. So if every political order is placed on minimum wage, I think it will speak volume. Thank you.
All right, Femi, thank you for your thoughts. What are your electable ideas on curbing economic wastage in Nigeria? You can watch live right now on YouTube at Nigeria Info Abuja, as well as on Facebook, Nigeria Info Abuja. Ensure that you subscribe to the YouTube page. Welcome to you.
Hello, good evening. Once again, I am Itodo.
Good evening to you.
Yes, thank you very much. My name is Ola, begin to Electable, calling from Lube.
Let's hear you, Ola.
Now, if you look at the amount of money we're paying on subsidy, or that is allocated for subsidy this year, 6 trillion, and that amounts to almost 30% of the entire budget. You understand? And what is the major contributory factor to that? It is because our refineries are not working. And we're paying huge amount of money in maintaining the modern refineries on daily basis. If they tell you, if this government, if administration tells you how much it spent in the so-called turnaround maintenance of the refinery between 2015 and now, you will be wowed. You understand? So how do we cost that? How do we spend it? One of these presidential candidates, I'm not being political, I'm just saying it as it is. Atiku Abubakar says, then against them is going to have this refineries privatized. If he does that, the amount of money we're paying and we're spending on turnaround maintenance will definitely, will be reduced drastically if it's not totally educated. So by doing that, hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
So that's one particular area. So when these refineries are privatized, if they're given to good hands, people that can manage them effectively, I can tell you that it will have actually reduced the amount you are spending on subsidy. And the money will be used for other developmental projects. Let me just use it that way. I think said it's going to do that. When it gets there, I'm sure it's going to do it. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Now, various factors contribute to economic wastage, and of course, Nigeria being our focus right now, there is corruption. Okay, corruption has been a major problem in Nigeria, with the misuse of public funds leading to a waste of resources, as well as inefficient allocation of these resources. The allocation of these in Nigeria influenced by the political and economic considerations, leading to a misallocation of resources and thereby economic wastage. Now, poor infrastructure is also a factor that, leads us to having to waste so much without being able to curb anything. And we can work on that, wherein the government focuses in ensuring that they curb whatever wastage has been overlooked for the longest. Now, infrastructure in Nigeria is in poor condition, even though the government of the day tries to work on road networks, power supply, inadequate public transportation, leading to economic waste. But then more needs to be done, wherein more Nigerians are able to have these basic amenities. And when funds are allocated to completing this project, who follows through to ensure that they are completed and not left halfway, and more funds are demanded and the cycle just continues? Welcome to you.
Good afternoon, Ambassador.
Welcome.
This Oyi Mori from Lifetime.
Welcome. Let's hear you. Go ahead, please.
Thank you, sir. You see, the issue of the economic wastage, I think we have there is hope for Nigerians now, because are you with me?
I'm listening to you, please.
Yeah, thank you so much. There is hope for Nigerians now, because we have a man who has proven capacity. And we believe that if given a chance, the man will do well. He will manage our resources well. And, hello?
Yeah, so what is your electable idea in curbing economic wastage in Nigeria? What's the idea you think would go far and wide and ensure that that is managed better?
Yeah, one of the ideas is that first and foremost, we have to put we have crude oil. We have to have standard refineries. So once we have standard refineries, then all this loophole that we are hearing that people are diverting crude oil to abroad, this and that, all these things will stop. Then once we begin to refine our crude oil, that will manage our crude oil here, we'll refine it here, then we we export the one that we need to export outside, and we utilize this money.
Okay.
And the only way we can achieve that, Mr. Man, is that when we have somebody who is not coming there to root our resources, who is not coming there to tamper with our money, that is the only way we can achieve all these things. Not
All right.
the ones that say, not the ones that say that if you don't campaign for me, there will be no reward for you. We don't need all these kind of people.
All right.
So we need to move forward.
Thank
Are you
you.
with me?
Yes, I am.
Please, thank you so much.
All right. Welcome.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening. My name is Ifan. I'm calling from Metema.
Go ahead, you're fine.
Yeah, my electable idea is the only way we can curb wastages is by strengthening the judiciary. Anybody who steals public funds will be sent to jail. People will learn how not to steal. But if you come and tell me do this crude oil be refineries, people will still be stealing and not go and still go unpunished. So if the judiciary is strengthened and the law becomes the law and somebody steals and is jailed, all these things will work. Otherwise, everything without rule of law is a waste of time.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. You can also share your electable ideas via the WhatsApp platform right now, 080-9993-0137. What are your electable ideas that can be used or implemented in curbing economic wastages in Nigeria? How can things be done differently wherein our funds are better managed and these people are held accountable? Welcome to you.
Oh, good evening, Itodo.
Good evening.
It's nice to be with you this afternoon. Honestly, since you resumed, I had tried severally.
I'm happy to have you join in. Yes.
That is like a miracle.
If you put it that way. Let's hear your thoughts. What's your name? Work is good. Thank you. Sam. Okay.
All right. Please, thank you for this, this thing you brought about. But let me just make it as brief as I can.
Go ahead.
You see, if we want to curb wastages, we need leadership with creative minds. Now, I will give a typical example. Look at Dubai. Dubai, they came up with a leader that looked at, when crude oil was discovered, they gave them a period of 50 years. And the man said, 50 years in the life of a man is a long time, but in the life of a nation, it's a very short time. What can we do with what we have now so that we can, work on, the nation such that after the crude is gone, we can still have some sources of income. I said, okay, let's make this country a tourist attraction. And you agree with me that is what is obtainable with Dubai now. Now, one of their major source of income is from tourism, isn't it? So now, if you ask me, a leadership with creative mind, we need people who can, take advantage of technology now. The other time, Madam Tyler was talking about people signing in the morning, Yes, it's a good idea, but guess what? They can deploy technology in these ministries whereby you use your biometrics, to when as soon as you come in, your fingerprint, something, you clock in and the door opens for you. Then when you are closing, people know when you come in and you go out. Security, we can deploy technology too. Technology does not go to sleep. The other day, one of my friends, I was stuck at AYA till about 11. When I came back home, one of my friends went back to town around 1. Those people who blocked the road, they were not there anymore. Are you telling me that those who are threats to our peace, they go to sleep? They don't go to sleep. So if technology is deployed, it will be working around the clock.
All right.
I traveled for a while. Please, let me just quickly say this because this is an opportunity for me. Look at technology I'm talking about now. Along this axis here, they have solar street lights. They didn't have to, burn money on fuel to, light the streets at night. So you see that technology, we need people with creative mind who can take advantage of technology, the modern trend now. And before you know it, you see that things will be going. I have lots to say, but let me just give opportunity to others to speak. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a nice evening. Welcome to you.
Yeah, Itodo, the wonderful Itodo.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. How's work today?
Work is good. How are you?
Very well. Watching you through the YouTube, I saw an NBA player. I said, wow, Itodo ought to be playing NBA.
Well, here I am.
But here, attaining us and giving us the meaning of true happiness. You are doing a wonderful job, my brother. I remain my humble self, but Abubakar Ali. I'm calling from PW Kubwa. I remain on the Jagaba. You are talking about cutting the cost, right?
Yes. What is your electable idea?
Yes, as our electable ideas. We can cut costs by refusing to be the senselessly materialistic people that we are. A convoy of 70, 80 cars is no longer sustainable in the present world. We must begin to cut costs by going for the only thing that is needed. We can begin to cut costs by giving our nation the real budget, not always copy and paste. You know our budget for this time this year, the same amount will be budgeted for computer. Next year, the same amount for the same computer and cars. For crying out loud, cars, a brand new car can serve you 3 or 4 good years. Then, and every year you are putting it. So let us be sincere with ourselves. And the second part is blockchain technology. That is the real deal. When you deploy blockchain technology, you know who is at fault, who gave which directive, at what time. And you can easily go and pick him. Except we begin to tell ourselves the truth, nothing's going to change. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity, my brother.
Thank you for calling in. Have a nice evening. Okay, so that's it on electable ideas on curbing economic wastages in Nigeria. On WhatsApp, Abayomi says anybody that steals public money should be punished. Let's see what you are saying on Facebook right now. Okay, Zainab Ebon Afon says, my best station always. Thank you. Good evening from Abdul Mumunin Issa. And Tawani says, good evening. And okay, thank you so much. Right there, Chinedu, nice job. Thank you, Chinedu. All right, so that's it. Based off everything that you have shared so far, encouraging transparency and accountability in government spending, reducing corruption through increased anti-corruption measures, promoting efficient utilization of resources, improving tax collection and reducing tax evasion, encouraging private sector investment and entrepreneurship, implementing cost-saving measures in public services, and of course encouraging the adoption of environmentally sustainable practices in businesses. These are some measures that can be used based off all you shared to curb economic wastages in Nigeria. And that's it on Electable Ideas today. In case you missed the show, simply go onto our Facebook and YouTube right now at Nigeria Info Abuja. We're going on a quick break right now. Come back for the news at 5 and, of course, more conversation for you. Stay tuned to Nigeria Info 95.1 Abuja.
Hello, my name is Kimberly Nwachukwu. I'm the host of Hard Facts, and I bring you the biggest stories driving conversation every weekday here on 95.1 Nigeria Info Hard Fact Show. I love to get your opinion and conjectures, but the facts you cannot dispute here on Hard Facts. Join me and let's